Hello, it's me. Crazy Rebecca dances with pit bulls. I am alive. Here I am. Anyway, I thought I would tell you what the heck is going on. Here it is, April, and my 2024 has not gone to plan. Let's just put it that way. So I went into February thinking, okay, I'm going to cut a bunch of crazy quilt fabric. And yes, I did get that partially done. But also in February, I started going to the dental school because I've had trouble finding a dentist because I'm poor and I have crappy insurance, and plus nobody's taking new patients. But anyway, my friend told me about the dental school at Parkland. That's a junior college over in the town that I work in. So I called over there, and believe it or not, they got me right in. Well, they only do deep cleaning. And I'm like, well, how do I know if I need a deep cleaning? And she's like, when's the last time you went to the dentist? I'm like, before COVID. Oh yeah, you're going to need a deep cleaning. So I go in, and you're assigned a student. And my student's name was Clayton. And they do all this pokey stuff in your mouth, and they take a full set of x-rays. The student does this, okay, but the instructor's like right there checking their work. Anyway, that first appointment took like 4 hours. Now, I have sick time built up at my job that I can use for doctor and dentist and what have you. So actually, I was getting paid to go to the dentist. Anyway, the first one took 4 hours. They worked out a plan. They gave me a printout that said, if you had to pay for this at a dentist, it would cost you $1,300. And I literally started crying. So I'm like, nobody would help me. And now you're giving me this? Because I didn't have to pay anything. So they did, I take that back. I spent $10 on some prescription toothpaste and mouth rinse. $5 a piece for that. Hello. So they're like, okay, next week you're going to come back and we're going to start. So they did the bottom quadrant. And again, it was 4 hours, and he did really well. They're so careful. They want to do a good job, and they don't want to rush you out of there. So did this one. Then the next time I went back, they did this whole side. Well, that night I went to a crochet club or meeting. I don't know what it was the Weavers Guild Crochet Club, if that makes any sense. And then the lady I went with, me and her went to an Illini game, Go Illini. They won against Minnesota, and it was so much fun. So then I had another appointment to do this upper, but my cousin died, and I had to go to her funeral, and then I got a sinus infection because after I house sat the last 2 weeks of February, I house sat for 2 dogs at their house. When that was over, I had to come back here and start taking care of 2 huskies that were down the road here. And at the same time, I was driving out to Virginia's house and taking care of her horse and her cats. And I was pitching hay in the barn, and pet dander, fur, dust from the barn, the hay. Anyway, I had sinus problems really bad. I thought I had COVID, but I kept testing and it kept coming negative. Finally, I broke down. I went to the doctor. They put me on steroids and antibiotics. And in the meantime, I canceled again because I couldn't go to the dentist and have my mouth open and all this snot running down my throat, and I was coughing. And anyway, I just now, yesterday, got this part done, and I have to go back in 3 months. I'll get a new student, but they'll just do a check and a really quick cleaning. And in between all that, my car broke and we got sold a bad part for it. And anyway, it's back, but I have to have the water pump replaced now. I'm going to leave that while I go to Colorado. So I'm excited. And did you see the eclipse? We traveled to Spencer, Indiana, and we did the whole eclipse, 4 minutes of totality, and it was awesome. And I would highly recommend it if you ever get a chance to do that. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I've had no motivation to do videos, so I am so sorry. But I do have new fabric to release. Maybe, I don't know, before I go to Colorado. I don't know. But let me show you what I'm doing right now. With my H crochet hook. This is crochet thread held together in strands of 4. Okay. I am making this. Could be a rug, but you know what I'm going to use it for? I am going to make it as a little taller than me, and I'm going to take it to the pool with me this summer. Now, when I get it done, I'm still going to add on the outside, I'm going to add borders all the way around too. It is half double crochet. I tie the yarn on this, or the thread on this side, keep it to the back. I think I have 72 stitches across. I don't know why. I just kind of chained till I thought it looked right. And I just half double crochet, and I do like 2 to 3 rows, sometimes only 1 row, and I switch colors. And when I forgot I had all this other crochet thread, because I really do want to use my stash. I don't want to do another 100 things challenge because people are doing the 100-day thing. But every time I go downstairs, I'm like, what is wrong with you? Stop buying stuff. Okay, I will, but I can't. I gotta stay out of the thrift stores. I gotta stay out of the idea store because I'm helpless once I get in there. Seriously, Rebecca? So let's pretend, well, when I'm tired of crocheting, I will grab several, let's do a green and another green, greenish yellow. Or do I want to do that? Wait a minute. And another green. Actually, because this that I'm using right now has this in it. I'm going to put this with yellow. But I could put black or... Okay, this is what I'm using now. So, oh, and I always put white in to give it that kind of rag yarn look. Of course, this is solid, but there, that's got white in it. Anyway, I got plenty of green. So we'll do these 3 greens and a white. I want a different white. I see you over there. Ugh! Kind of a stained up white. That's okay. Actually, this is real thick. So I'm going to take off one of the greens and I'll just use these. Okay. And I just roll it like so. That's how I start my balls, like this. And I roll and roll and roll until it gets to be about this size. And I have a whole tub of thread right there beside me, along with that basket. So I have more than enough, and I don't know. I'll think of another project to do with it too. I used to make dishcloths, but they were kind of thick. But that's what I've been doing. I've been listening to audiobooks. I've been listening to podcasts. I watch a lot of YouTube. Sometimes I watch TV. Why am I paying for streaming services that I don't watch? I don't know. I paused my Hulu Disney. I paused it. I knocked down my Netflix to basic, so now I gotta watch ads, but they're not that bad on Netflix. I got Discovery Plus because they gave me a good deal for 3 months, so I'll probably get rid of that once that deal's over. And I went for a whole year of Curiosity Stream because they gave me like some educational college type class videos on that. So I thought, well, I'll just be Miss Smarty Pants. And I've been playing a lot of trivia on the Facebook. I'm not bragging, but I have been winning. Okay, a lot. Shh, a lot. So, and of course I still play my games on my phone, which I should just like delete them. I really should just delete them because they waste too much of my time. I'm working 2 days a week, basically. But I missed a whole week of work because of my illness. And I missed a whole week of work because of my car, because my boss took off and went to another conference in Pennsylvania and then to wherever she goes out in Virginia. And so I didn't have a ride. And you'd think I'd get something done, but no, got nothing done. I've slowly been changing things around in here so I can do another house tour because I want to have people over. I want to do music. And my house just isn't presentable, and it's still not presentable. And every time I take 2 steps forward, I go 3 steps back. I've just been taking stuff downstairs. Well, it's a mess down there. So somebody come and help me. I'll sleep on the floor. You can have my bed. I'll sleep on the rollout bed. We'll move the plants outside. Yeah, the plants will be going outside soon. Woohoo. Yeah, I thought, oh, I'll cut this fabric. I'll get so much done. Well, guess what? Even if you cut and cut and cut and cut, your stash doesn't go down at all. It's like yarn. It breeds when you're not looking. I haven't forgot about the block swap. I got the pink all cut for that. But I have to make some blocks. Oh, I was knitting those shawls. I don't know if I showed you those or not. They're put up now anyway. So, I have no other excuse other than just life. I went to a baseball game. I've been doing experience things, like, and when I go, the people I'm with don't want to be filmed. Whatever, people, whatever. So anyway, I'm back. I'm gonna try to get stuff done. I'm gonna work on my this, and everything's gonna be okay. I guarantee it. Got my car fixed, and they're like, yeah, don't. I was like looking for another car, but they're like, no, don't get rid of your car. It's still okay. I'm like, okay. Smile, be happy. I love you.